Once upon a time, there was a little red hen who shared her tiny cottage with a goose, a cat, and a dog. The goose was a gossip. She chatted with the neighbors all day long. The cat was very vain. She brushed her fur, straightened her whiskers, and polished her claws all day long. The dog was always sleepy. He napped on the front porch swing all day long. The little red hen ended up doing all the work around the house. She cooked, she cleaned, she washed the clothes, and took out the trash. She mowed the lawn and raked the leaves. She even did all of the shopping. One morning on her way to market, the little red hen found a few grains of wheat. She put them in the pocket of her apron. When she got home, she asked her friends, "Who will help me plant these grains of wheat?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Then I will plant them myself," said the little red hen. And she did. When the grains of wheat began to sprout, the little red hen cried, "Look, the wheat I planted is coming up. Who will help me take care of it this summer?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Then I will take care of it myself," said the little red hen. And she did. All summer long she cared for the growing wheat. She made sure it got enough water, and she hoed the weeds out carefully between each row. By the end of summer, the wheat had grown tall, and when it turned from green to gold, she asked her friends, "Who will help me cut and thresh this wheat?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Then I will cut and thresh it myself," said the little red hen. And she did. When all the wheat had been cut and threshed, the little red hen scooped the wheat into a wheelbarrow and said, "This wheat must be ground into flour. Who will help me take it to the mill?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Then I will take it myself," said the little red hen. And she did. The miller ground the wheat into flour and put it into a bag for the little red hen. Then, all by herself, she pushed the bag home in the wheelbarrow. One cool fall morning, not many days later, the little red hen got up early and said, "Today would be a perfect day to bake some bread. Who will help me bake a loaf of bread with the flour I brought home from the mill?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Then I will bake the bread myself," said the little red hen. And she did. She mixed the flour with milk and eggs and butter and salt. She kneaded the dough and shaped it into a nice plump loaf. Then she put the loaf in the oven and watched it as it baked. The smell of the baking bread soon filled the air. It smelled so delicious that the goose stopped chatting, the cat stopped brushing, and the dog stopped napping. One by one, they came into the kitchen. When the Little Red Hen took the freshly baked loaf of bread out of the oven, she said, "Who will help me eat this bread?" "Oh, I will," said the goose. "And I will," said the cat. "And I will," said the dog. "You will?" said the Little Red Hen. "Who planted the wheat and took care of it?" "I did." "Who cut the wheat? Who threshed it and took it to the mill?" "I did." "Who brought the flour home and baked this loaf of bread?" "I did. I did it all by myself. Now I am going to eat it all by myself." And that is exactly what she did.
That story always makes me hungry. Now, if I keep this up, they won't be able to call me the Little Red Hen anymore. They'll call me Hulk Henser, heavyweight champ. I didn't have much luck getting my friends in the story to help, but in this part of the show, it's your turn to do things and lend a hand. Now, can you remember all the chores that I did around the house in the story? Come on, I can't hear you. That's right. I cooked, cleaned, and washed the clothes, took the trash out, raked the leaves, and even did all the shopping. Whew! You probably have chores that you don't like to do either, but there are some chores that are fun to do, like making lunch. I'm going to make a Hulk-sized sandwich with this bread, and you can make an imaginary one at home with me. Why don't we make an alphabet sandwich using something that starts with each letter of the alphabet? Like A is for asparagus, B is for bananas, and C is for chicken. Oh, chicken! No, the chocolate! So now we can add things like D, donuts, E, eggs, F, fishes, G, grapes, H, ham, I, ice cream, J, jam, K, ketchup, L, lettuce, M, mustard, and N, noodles. Now, to add a little flavor, I need a few O, onions, P, pineapple, Q, quiche, and R, raisins. Then some S, salami, T, tomatoes, and U, umbrellas. Oh, what? Umbrellas? Oh, no! Woof. Now I'll add some V, veal, W, watermelon, and an X. An X? Oh, forget it! Then I need a Y, yam, and last but not least, the zucchini. Ta-da! Well, anyway, do you remember what I made the bread from? Flour. Right! But think back. First, I found some grains of wheat on the road. Those little grains of wheat are actually the seeds of the wheat plant. Now, what did I do to make them grow? That's right! I planted and watered them. After the seeds grew into wheat plants, I cut the wheat and threshed it to separate the grain from the stalks. Do you remember what I did next? I took the grain to the mill. There, the miller ground the grain down into what? Flour! That's right! Now, can you think of some other things that are made from flour? Well, if you said cookies, muffins, pancakes, crackers, pretzels, pie crust, or even hot dog buns, you'd be right. All these things are made from flour, which comes from grains of wheat. Oh, you remember my friend Dog out there, don't you? He's usually too tired to lend a hand with the chores, but I bet I can get him to play with us. Have you ever played Simon Says? Dog has. Watch this. Oh, yoo-hoo! Dog! Wake up, sleepyhead. Simon Says, get up. Simon Says, come into the house. What did I tell you? Now, you come and join in. Remember, don't budge an inch unless I say, Simon Says. Flap your wings. I mean your arms. Oh, gotcha. Simon Says, flap your arms. Simon Says, turn your head from side to side. Sit down. Oh. Boy, that didn't last long, did it? Now, not all my friends are always too tired to help out. Take Cat and Goose, for instance. Do you remember why they never wanted to lend a hand? Right. Cat was so vain she was always looking at herself in the mirror, while Goose was always too busy gossiping. Can you remember what each of my friends told me when I asked them for help? Not I. Huh. Do you remember what I told them? I'll do it myself is right. It's my favorite line in the story. By the way, I hope your friends are a lot more helpful than mine are. If you thought the old Henster had a big appetite, wait till you see the Gruff brothers coming up next. Just don't get between them and their dinner.